Hello, and welcome back to our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play. This is Taki, and if you're just joining us, we are currently in Act 2 and have made it all the way through the Shadowlands to the Last Light Inn. We've got a couple of things to take care of in here.
Anything of use?
Notably, we have to speak to Jaheira. There's also a quest to pick up in here that will help out Halsin. And it also helps to recruit him, so... Okay, now as far as gear, we did pick up the Yanti scale mail here, which gives a huge boost to our character here. We were also able to buy the Cloak of Protection, which boosts our armor class and saving throws. Why do I have that on me? Oh, because we were going to sell that. That's why I had it on me. We'll see Damon and sell that. Where are you, Damon? There you are.
Need anything?
Where's it the current one here? She's got that. Okay. Oh, the Sparky Points does is D6 as well. Okay.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Okay, we also raided the upstairs, which had a nice suit of heavy armor. And I managed to drop our weight down a bit by just spreading out some of the potions and that we were carrying and brewing up some stuff. Now, there is a whole bunch of weapons lying around here. We're not going to touch those because we don't want to make an enemy of them. Now, if we were the bad guys, we would be all over beating up this place and taking everything that's not nailed down, but we are doing a good playthrough.
I have something to ask.
Well, someone called Harper Ellendale. They're a Harper, and their name is Ellendale. Okay. I'll send that to camp. Now, going through here is also part of the Save the Tieflings achievement. Unfortunately, we won't be able to complete that because we lost the girl at the Grove. It's probably one of the hardest achievements to get.
Preparing to march, I wager. Seems that way.
Okay, namely because there are so many tieflings that have to be rescued. We've got an entire prison's worth in here that we have to rescue. as well, there is... Okay, so yeah, so in the first act we have 3 different tieflings to save. There's Arabella, there's the kid that was being attacked by the harpies, and then there's the one that we came upon, unfortunately demised. There was a bugbear assassin that goes after that one.
Might be useful.
Now, if you're playing in Tactician or Honor mode, you're going to want to loot as much of this food as you can. Because your long rests are going to be a little bit more costly than mine are. Okay. Always a good idea to take a good look around a place too. Rotten fish.
What's that?
Yeesh.
How beautiful
No,
it
I
must
didn't want
be
to
to
talk to
know
him.
you can hold a hand, caress a cheek after going so long without. We'll get Karlak fixed up, right? There's always a way. There has to be.
I swear I will never understand the AI for this game and how it decides to move people around. No, it's just a large bottle, that's not actually... That one? No, so it's the other one. Back on the harbors. Alrighty. Okay, that's enough snooping through.
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies. I'll find out who it is, then bring them. Yes, Mom. Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
That's curious. Let's see what this does.
Now, we want to avoid headed over there for now. That is part of Halsin's quest over there. And we're not quite ready to deal with that yet. Alrighty, so may not be very useful, but it is worth about 15 GP apiece. Oh, there's Alfira. Why?
Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. You don't know. Stars above. We were ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered, but that wasn't enough for them. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first, then his tongue. Some of us fought back, or tried to. but it was hopeless. All I could do was run.
Oh, hey, that's right. We can trade with her. All she sells is a loot. Well, that's not terribly useful. He has no money. Yeah, I'll go with that. Not camp.
That means a lot, coming from you. You always seem to take everything in your stride. How do you do it? How do you keep going? Heart's Requiem, right? The hero survives a war and rebuilds her life, stronger than ever. A tale worth remembering. Especially now. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful out there.
Running around with all the frickin' jingle
I
bells
can't
on your
handle
outfit
anyone
doesn't
else
help for
dying.
hiding from people. Hey, we gained inspiration. Nice. Okay. That is Jaheira, who currently has the Blessing of Saloon. His Majesty, you must talk to the kitty.
Hiss! I say hiss! And yet you harm me by your very presence. This is my territory, and you're in it. I'll allow it.
Lae'zel disapproves of giving the cat.
Good of you to notice. For my part, I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful. I slinked, of course. You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Hiss.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
What is Raphael doing here? I never realized Raphael was here. Oh. Oh my. And he's playing chess with Maul. we are gonna have a talk with these people after we finish exploring here. I never realized he was here. Oh, I forgot to switch back to me lovely armor. There we go. There is a lot of bows that can be picked up. Very good for helping to get your status quo up.
No hesitation.
Are you kidding me? Okay, we need to get down. Did I take for the fall? I did. So Brackus is downstairs.
Find out who it is and bring them to me. Yes, Mom.
You better. Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not. Good man.
Now that is Isabella's room, I believe, and we don't want to go in there. Yeah, that's Isabella's room. We don't want to go in there yet because we do not want to trigger that quest. There he is. He is here.
Ah, you found your way. Good. I thought I'd scout ahead, check for any nasty surprises, of which I found a great deal. Shades, death, harpers, flaming fist, and this, of course, and the makings of an alchemist's workbench. Ingredients, too. There's a recipe I'm trying to replicate. Something that might help you. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others. In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren. They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of them... well... with you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out. I'll do my part, according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it. Unless you've got access to a 300-year-old Tempusian apothecarial almanac? No. But that's for me to worry about. You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health.
Let's see what we do. Oh yeah, we made that roll.
She is anxious for you to drink the wine first, and it's an anxiety you recognize. Not every knave prefers a blade in the ribs or arrow in the back. Some prefer poison. You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jahira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. No, but it does leave the subject paralyzed. Whatever comes after, I would have you standing on your own 2 feet.
That's a
Wouldn't
truth
that-
serum.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Oh,
You
take
speak
the bard.
frivolously. I do not believe you grasp the cost of what we're dealing with. Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. Believe me, he was well and truly dead. I locked his corpse in the Thorn Mausoleum myself. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure to your infection, that lifetime might become rather limited. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Okay, we don't want to go talk to her yet. First things first, I want to you, and you all go to the camp.
Just about.
I wish we'd gear up and
Just
head
about.
out.
We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
I mean, she does have some very nice stuff here. Purple, red, sage green, front green, light blue. Okay. Okay, now there's anything else to sell? Nope, I'll get the Scissor Great Sword, but we're going to hold on to that.
Take care now.
Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
Okay.
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jaheira's heart before.
I don't.
I do.
That's why we're still standing around.
One of these
You mean
guys.
to reach Moonrise? And I've orders to help you. The path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep even a torch cannot quell it. Yet the cultists have found a way to move freely. Whatever this method, you must claim it. A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly.
Yep, let's
Splendid.
go take that convoy.
I'll mark your map should you lose the way. Harper's with me. Stray no more than an arm's length from your course.
We don't want to talk to Isabella yet, because that's going to...
Ain't too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
Keep steady. We're closing in. Looks like there was a struggle here.
This is where the tieflings fell. Send that to Karlak. Good big burly shoulders. Okay. Go to the Ember Slate there. Okay. Really?
Don't mind if I do. Very well.
Okay.
Every day, my queen. Your followers are legion.
So the loft loop we had will
wait, there
summon
is
that guy. And he'd guide us through to Moonrise Towers if we were doing the evil playthrough.
Your faithful stand ready, Majesty. Soon we march. Soon the world will bow to you.
Here, Webboss. Something moved up there. Want me to drag it out?
Heretics in the dark. Tell them, destroy the blasphemers!
That's them. Kill the Drider. Take the moon lantern.
Covered.
Ooh, he's got a lot of big hit points. Okay.
Poor fucker.
Okay. And that's her turn. What's Strider gonna do? He's gonna come up here and attack me. Yeah. And cast Sanctuary on himself.
On the move.
Oh no, I didn't want that. I clicked the wrong thing. Sure, we'll action surge.
Nothing will stand in my way. These boots have seen everything.
Battle favors the fearless. Fleet of foot.
Use my action to cast that, or... Ooh, do I have? I do. There we go.
I fear neither shadow. Guard against the darkness! Ignis!
On I go.
I can't harm him because of Sanctuary. At least, sorry, I can't target him because of Sanctuary.
Taking position. Where do I go from here? I'd rather keep your heart in your chest.
A very big healing. Oh, I didn't upcast it or anything, so.
Forever dauntless. Fleet of foot.
Switch off repelling. I had a line of sight on him, come on.
Forever dauntless.
Okay. Okay, now, God, I could do that. Turn that back on. No point to that. I tried to turn it off.
This is my time.
Oh, what the hell? Because you didn't let me turn off the attack? Oh.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Does really want to do this, Harpers?
Won't you help me? Set me free. Won't you help me? Set me free.
Well, you just wanted it. You're going to get it.
Me, oh my, oh me.
All right, Karlak, it's go time.
Me, oh my, oh me.
Ooh.
These Harpers seem bound and determined to commit suicide.
Me, oh my, oh. Won't you help
No
me?
time to
Set
waste.
me free. Won't you help me? Me, oh my, oh me. Won't you help me? Set me free.
I've found my mark.
Won't you help me? Set me free. Won't you help me? Set me free. Won't you help me? Set me free. Me, oh my, oh
Got to move.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Their own fault for running into a spell they can see is active.
Nothing important is ever easy. Light on my feet. Let's get this over with. Time to strike. Make way.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
I mean, I didn't want this, but you kind of brought this on yourself, honey.
Have to keep going. What's
No,
in
we'll
here?
start with looting him. I did not want to be the murder hobo. They made me the murder hobo. I'm not happy to have been made into a murder hobo by these idiots.
That helped.
No, yes, I'm gonna free you in a sec.
With a flick
Lock
of the
pick.
wrist.
A vicious one, I think. No one buried their dead.
Exactly the sort of battle I live to fight. And the sort made even more thrilling with a hot-hearted tiefling at my side.
You can go to camp. Rotten lemon. I've seen something else in here. These shields are kind of heavy, so I'm those Karlak as well.
The lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows. You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery, sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh, please! Oh, golly, me, oh my! You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day.
The mechanism at the lantern's base would usually govern brightness, but seems designed here to crush the pixie painfully. However, the lock trapping this creature seems simple, crude even. The fuel inside must be changed relatively often.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a mad rider and my own farts for company. Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you?
Sure I can, but will I?
Yeah, sure, why not? Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome.
Alrighty. And now we have...
Big mean mouth.
Where is it? Not showing that's in my inventory there, so I gotta go in here. And there's the bell.
Been blessed already, haven't you? Move on with your life.
Oh, she's already blessed us. Haha. Okay. Pixie Blessing. Now we can no longer be harmed from the Shadow Curse. Thanks to the Pixie's protective magics. Which means we can also hide in the shadows here. Once we, get rid of the light spells that are on us.
Something over there.
Oh, I can get around that way. Okay.
Let's see.
Well, the good news is the word didn't get back that we slaughtered a bunch of people.
We can put up a fight with them.
Seems like a good moment to talk. If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me. Whatever comes, I'm ready.
You know what? Not wearing a cloak? We'll give her a cloak. I'm gonna hold on to that for now. Is she selling any other healing potions? Just to be sure. Because I haven't done a long rest. That's it. Haven't done a long rest, so ergo we're not going to have any of that yet. Oh.
Take care now. Seems that way.
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good. Then speak. Ugh, some crusty balladmonger, I expect. They have me slaying gods or laying with them, depending on the bard.
Volo? Probably both.
You'll have to sing that one for me when all of this is done. In any case, it was a lifetime ago by now. And for all our victories, we remain on the back foot. We fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place.
So, fun fact for those of you that are a fan of the series, we can trade with her. Not a fun fact, but that's a fact. But yeah, Jaheira here has been in every single Baldur's Gate game ever. She is the #1 recurring character. And we will actually be meeting the villain of the last Baldur's Gate, I believe it was, later on in Act 3.
Yes, I'm well aware.
That remains to be seen. Criterion number 1, make Catterick bleed. Criterion 2, survive that thing in your skull.
Okay, so although we can trade with her, she doesn't really have much to trade, so...
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Ceres, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
Aye, and more than half the others with him.
We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse. Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
So now we are better armed, better protected. I'm just going to finish doing some explorations around here.
We need a way into the towers. I intend to find
Oh, look,
one.
it's our friend
What I won't
Counselor
do is
Floric.
send any more of our people into the curse.
Any help from Jahira?
She wants the same thing we do. To save the city.
But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives or dies. I wouldn't go that far. Her focus is on stopping the cult, and I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve that. Taylor's doing her best. He shows no signs of waking.
We can wait.
Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it. Patience. He may know a way through the curse.
We don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is dead.
So the plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke rot in prison while Baldur's Gate burns.
Far from it. We need a way into the towers. I intend to find one. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Any help from Jahira?
She wants the same thing we do.
What's hiding
To
here?
save the city.
But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives or dies. I wouldn't go that far. Her focus is on stopping the cult, and I suspect she'd sacrifice anyone to achieve that. Taylor's doing her best. He shows no signs of waking.
We can wait.
But Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do propose it. Patience. He may know a way through the curse.
We don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows is dead.
So the plan is to do nothing. Let the Duke... He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Floric.
Hells. I know that voice. Will? In Timora's name, what happened to you?
The Hells
She
have had their
literally saw
vengeance,
him at the end.
and I doubt they are done with me.
Ye gods. Fate has no shortage of troubles to burden us with. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers? I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
Gortash, as in Enver Gortash. Last I knew, he was a minor player in city affairs.
A lot's changed since you left Baldur's Gate, Will. Gortash has gained considerable influence since then. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jahira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Now, let's see this guy.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? Art color? I'm Fistular.
Thaniel and
need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him. You hear me, don't you, sir? You might not be able to answer, but you hear me. A century locked inside a Sharan curse will do things to a man. But you're not alone, sir. We're here with you. And I'm sure you've got relations, maybe some long-lived friends even, who'll want to be seeing you. Maybe he was a musician.
You notice the distinctive calluses on the man's hands, the kind only developed from decades of playing the lute.
Oh, if you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Ooh. Try that again. There we go.
He spent a long time in the Shadowfell, a Sharan realm without color or light. It's had a terrible effect on him.
His mind lingers in the Shadowfell, but perhaps it can be returned. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe.
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway. If he does, he isn't sane.
Some parchment there.
What's the grace? That's the letter. Read it. Did pick up a spell. We'll drop that in there. That could come in handy. That I'm going to send to Karlak to hold on to. And now, you. We'll go to camp. And you will go into there. Good. And Karlak's got something to say.
Sir Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick. No. But they always seem to get it, don't they?
Okay, let's finish exploring. We don't need a mug. Oh, we can grab the paintings. Haha. Oh, look, we can see Celine or Isabel from here. And we just got some new outfit. And that's not bad. Or we can just go her trousers and her brassiere. Which isn't too bad, but I'm gonna stick with the spring slimming outfit. I wonder. We can dye it. Nice. How's that looking? Oh, that's not a bad look. Hmm.
That might be worth a look.
That's going to Gale. nothing but rotten food. Have I raided these? Nope, I had not.
Good point. Hadn't thought of that.
That's curious.
It was right there in front of me. Why do I have to run around to the other side? We're just gonna finish looting around in here.
Only a few words are still legible. Beef pie, lamb stew, and chicken soup.
Okay, now I got a bunch of stuff to send to camp. What since those can't? No chalice. We can wares. It's not a broken moon lantern, it just doesn't have its fairy in it. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, that's not what I want. There. Alrighty, so
The Last Light Inn does not permit the bearing of arms. For the safety of all patrons, please leave your weapons at the door.
yeah, not happening. Okay, so we're gonna go see Damon and sell off the extra stuff we just got.
Need anything? Yeah, he doesn't really have much.
that we need. We're going to sell him our wares. That is kind of tempting. I mean, once it becomes a bound weapon, it's a +2 weapon then. And it deals an extra d6 of lightning damage on a hit.
Soldier.
Okay, well,
I'll be here if you need anything else.
now, there is an option as well. You can choose to attack the strange ox. Personally, I don't recommend it. For one thing, there's a good chance that Damon could die because he'll trigger as a combatant. So if you don't finish the ox off fast enough, he could do something that takes out Damon, and then you lose him for the final act. And he's got some pretty good stuff in the final act to help us out. The only advantage you gain from fighting the strange ox is there's a ring it drops that gives a boon if you're shapeshifted. It gives you an extra d4 to attack and damage. Or no, extra d4 to all of your rolls. While shapeshifted, so that includes using the disguise spell since they changed it here from what it is in 5e. And then at this point, there's also a hat he'll drop, but it's just not worth it. He is actually a little bit better to have for going into the end game. Because if you go through all of this stuff, now your party won't like everything that you're doing by helping them, but if you help them get all the way through to the end game, he will drop, or rather he comes in as an ally for you.
See any movement out there?
Yeah.
Ain't mining in the woods.
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close.
Okay, but
Watching us.
that will be all for now. We're gonna take our rest. We're gonna take a long rest here, and then we're gonna call it. And next time we're gonna try and make our way down to Moonrise Towers, which does have another couple of vendors there that has some pretty neat stuff. Mizora.
Playtime's over, pet.
Ah, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil, and a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers, and you're getting him out. Well, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting her priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
I'm gonna save. I'm gonna go with history. Oh, it's a tough. Oh, and we don't have a bonus to it. Oh, okay. Let's see what we get. Oh, we beat it on the die.
You recall an old incantation from a children's story, said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam redi.
I've never seen such a fearless display of sheer idiocy. Bravo! Fine, I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
Well, okay, so Karlak's got stuff to say.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse? Look, Will's happiness is my happiness. I'd sooner see myself a Lemia than him. But it's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You never win. Not ever.
And Asterian's got
This
something.
dark land must be filled with the broken, the beaten, the desperate. The perfect preying ground for a devil who offers a way out for those who sign on the dotted line. I hope we end up seeing our friend Raphael down here somewhere. Help me find him, and you'll find out. When I was taken to his house. I was caught off guard. But now I know what to ask for. Perfect! I knew you would understand.
Not really, but that'll right there. Let's see if she has anything to say.
Poor Karlak. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left. Rings a bell? Why? Oh, hells. You didn't pick that by hand, did you? They're deadly poisonous. Joking. They're safe. And beautiful. Thank you. I don't have anything to give you in return, I'm afraid. Well, perhaps I can come up with something later, all the same.
Well, the light orchid would be in the alchemy pouch.
What's next, I wonder?
Still breathing, despite everything. One day I'll catch a break. Maybe it will bring us closer.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mazora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue.
Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it, but I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. Can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this. Not just rot. I'd have to fight. One of those mindless blobs clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War. And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right.
Okay, now then. I'm gonna go there. One of these has my dice. Yep, purple. Why it's opening over there, I don't know. Oh, that looks much better. I like that. That is a very nice combo on that. Okay. Well, for now, it's time to get some rest.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove. Not everyone would have helped. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. Yes, but the orders are oddly erratic, as if the Absolute cannot make up its mind. I don't fully understand. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me, its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Well, the pixie's blessing lasts even through sleep. That's nice. I don't know if that's bugged or what, but...
If death is soon to take Karlach, she should make every moment as rich as the last. Fight viciously, roar loudly, step boldly. She must make herself known. Are you sure that's the best course of action? Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
Now we're leaving her behind for a bit, solely because we need to go see and bring Asterion along.
So, the untouchable Karlach is untouchable no more. I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so probably safest to skip it. Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Now he's going to want to level up, yep.
Keep your distance, darling.
We've got what, Rogue 4, Ranger 3 now. We're going to make him a Gloom Stalker. Why is he not wearing footwear? Because he doesn't have footwear. Okay. Gloves and everything else, but no footwear. Okay. Okay. Nope.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
What's the story?
Don't touch me.
There. Now, he's got boots on.
I'm ready.
Well, well, well.
Can't give up now.
Alright, so
Moving in.
we have accomplished a fair bit. We no longer need to have light cast on everybody, which is a great boon. So we are going to call it here. A pickup will be hopping out of camp and going on our way to find Moonrise Towers and begin our adventures in there. So, until next time, I want you all to have yourselves a good one. This is Takis signing out, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.